Before we begin today's broadcast, we would like to take a moment to thank our supporters on patreon.com/howdyfolks, whose support helps make live streams like this possible. If you want to become a patron supporter, head over to patreon.com/howdyfolks today. And now, without further ado, let's begin the show.
Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and you caught me just barely getting my phone on Do Not Disturb before going live. It is a Wednesday afternoon, so I don't really expect for there to be a lot of people watching this, and in fact, I don't really expect for there to be anyone watching this, because it isn't Minecraft. I stand corrected! Hal Rondo is in the chat. He says, howdy folks, I'm at work break, but had to say the greeting at least. Good to see you around, friend. Good to see you too, Hal Rondo. Haven't seen or spoken to you in some time. Welcome to the stream. I know you're on your work break, so you're probably not going to be with us long. It was just basically what you said, but welcome. Hope you're having a good one. Hey, should I play Melody of Memory? I have it for the Switch. I haven't played it yet. I need to get around to that. Also, well, Side by Side is here as well. Welcome to the stream. Today we're doing something, look, we've already played through Final Fantasy VII, but I've got the PS5 version now. And wouldn't you believe it, I have a PS5 as well, through a series of funny circumstances. So let me do something here now that I see that the stream is working. I don't really want to keep this open. Make sure that it's set to use as little bandwidth as possible. Although I do have much faster internet now than I used to when I streamed. I've actually got gigabit now. Have we talked about that? We finally did it. We finally have fiber internet. And it is amazing. I am so pleased to finally have fiber internet. It's been revolutionary. Whenever I want to upload a video now, I'm not even exaggerating. This is crazy. When I want to upload a video, I drop it into YouTube to upload, and I start filling in the title and the description, and it can be an hour-long Minecraft video. And by the time that's done, and I'm like working on the thumbnail, I'll go back over it, it's already uploaded, and I'm like, wow. Now, it does take like 3 days to finish processing the HD version, but who cares, because it works. I'm bad at games, 568. Welcome also to the live stream. So if you guys can hear the game and me just fine, please let me know. I have a feeling the game might be a bit loud. I can't tell. I mean, I could listen to it back on the stream, but it would be coming through these tiny little speakers, and I don't know if I... Yeah, I can't really tell. I don't know. Hopefully it sounds okay. But if you could let me know, that'd be swell. Oh, what was I saying? Right, so PS5. I've been trying to get one of these for a very long time. And the other day, sick in bed last Thursday, so it's been about a week ago, I was actually sick in this chair. And I was playing Spyro the Dragon and like alternating between napping and playing Spyro the Dragon. And I have signed up to a bunch of these Twitter accounts that let you know when PlayStations are in stock in different places. And for a year and a half since the PlayStation came out, I've been trying to get one. And it popped up on my phone, and it's like, hey, they're doing a direct queue, so you buy it directly from Sony, you just got to get in the line, you'll get in, maybe they'll have one, maybe they won't, and it's never worked for me. It's literally never worked for me, and I'm like, well, I'm not doing anything else. I might as well just open the page, do the little CAPTCHA, see what happens. So I kind of opened it, and I propped it up over here, and I was like, whatever. Went back to playing Spyro, and I looked over at it, and I was in the queue, and it was like, you got 1 hour before you're in, and we still have PlayStations in stock, and I'm like, yeah, but for how long? And it just kept ticking down, and it just kept saying that PlayStations are in stock, and it's like, your turn, and it dropped me in there, and it was like, here it is, do you want to add it to cart? And I was like, sure. So I added it to cart, and then it was like, okay, you got a payment method? And I was like, it's going to be sold out by the time I get it. So I go over, I get my wallet, and I sit back down, and I punch it all in there, and it's like, okay, it'll be there on Monday. And I was like, oh, this is actually happening. This is nuts. But yeah, finally I have a PlayStation 5, so that was exciting. I teased it in the last live stream I did, the Minecraft one, where I was like, I bought a new PSU for my computer, so I don't really have any money. Which was partially true, but also I bought a PlayStation 5, which is the actual reason I don't have any money. But I didn't want to announce it because I was worried. That was on Saturday when I streamed that, and I was like, at any moment, PlayStation can pull the rug out from under me and tell me that actually, when we sold you that console, we didn't really have any in stock, but we're keeping your money. Screw you. No PlayStation for you. We've also put you on a PlayStation blacklist. You're never allowed to buy one again, and if you buy one secondhand, we'll nuke your house. I was in a position in life where that felt reasonable. After all the pain and anguish of trying to get a PlayStation 5, that just felt like a thing that could happen. Howdy, Gilliam. How you doing? Welcome. Oh, but I have one now. Let me take these off. Clean my eyes a little bit. I'm still sick. I'm not super sick. I'm sick enough that I have my blankie. I'm highly medicated, highly motivated, ready to find out whether or not there is a horrible, horrible delay on the audio again, because we had that last time, and I don't even know how we fixed it. I think we stopped streaming and started again, maybe? Is that what we did? Or maybe it crashed? Or maybe OBS crashed? Something happened, and it started working, but I don't remember what it was. It might have been starting and stopping the stream. We might try that next time, if that happens again. I don't know why it happened. Hopefully it won't. We're going to play through Final Fantasy VII again. I've already played through this game once. It was a darn good time, but we're going to do it again. Because now it's on the PS5. There's a whole DLC called Intermission that I've got, and we could play it at any time. We don't have to play the original to play through the Intermission. But I want to get back into the game and like refamiliarize myself with the controls and everything. And I wanted to play this game immediately again after I played it the first time on live stream, and I didn't, because instead I ended up like painting the closet over here. Wow, that's been 2 years ago. No, I'm wrong, right? This game came out last year. When did this game come out? Did this come out in 2020? That's been 2 years ago? Hold on. Hold on just a minute. FF7 Remake release date. April 10th, 2020. We are old, Gilliam. What even? Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, let's... Wow. We're gonna play through the game now. Just gonna go ahead and, start it up. What camera controls do you like? Obviously default. Inverted are for weirdos. What is normal? Classic is recommended if you want to focus on using commands in battle. We did normal last time. The player-controlled character will attack and defend automatically, allowing you to focus on executing commands. This battle difficulty is the same as I don't know if that feels like Xenoblade Chronicles, which I love, but the combat is not the reason I love those games. I like those games for the incredible story and the cute waifus, as the normies would say. That's not really a normie thing, is it? Time is a wacky thing indeed. I'm bad at games. I like your username, too. It's kind of what I feel every time I play a game. This intro's pretty baller. It's like, look at this beautiful world you get to explore in 10 years when we release part 2. Heyo. The man, the myth, the legend, Tetsuya Nomura. See, I don't know what I want him to be focused on more. Another Kingdom Hearts game or the sequel to this? Surely he cannot do both. He is but one man. I did love this, though, when we played through it. I heard an interesting fan theory that everything we're seeing here now, if you look at like the old vehicles and the old clothing, the fan theory goes that this is actually, and it might be true, I don't know, someone might have confirmed or denied this already, but all of these events are taking place like before the activation of the reactor, so we're actually seeing like back in time, and that what we're about to see here is the first time the reactors came online. See all the lights just clicked on, big green glow. I like it. It's a fun theory. I don't know if there's any truth at all to it, but It's a cool concept. And then as we're kind of floating through this haze here, we're now fast forwarding in time to, there she is. There's our girl. Best girl. If you're a Tifa person, I understand. I relate. I named my cat Tifa. She just didn't look like an Aerith when I got her. She just had Tifa energy. That was easily avoidable. There was no need for that. My gosh, this game. It gets you so amped right at the beginning. I'm so excited. This is going to be great. Wait, where's the audio? Wait, I can't hear anybody. Wait a minute. Hold on. No, someone should have been talking just then. We've had this problem before. What did it end up being? Hold on. I'm gonna put it all on a be right back screen. I'm gonna go into the settings and make sure it doesn't have like surround sound or something silly turned on. Okay, welcome back to Confusion Town. where I'm gonna be just very briefly, you know, taking a moment to try to figure this out via Google search. I have no clue at this point. I am so confused as to why there would be no voice audio. If y'all heard voices, let me know. Can we talk to him? If we walk up to him, can we, like, prompt a conversation with him? Sorry, sir. Sorry, did not mean to, I can kind of hear them. Okay, game. I didn't think this is something I would need to test before we actually started streaming, so you'll understand my confusion. If anyone in the chat here has any suggestions, they would be appreciated. This happened once before with a PlayStation game when Jenna and I tried to stream, what was that game? Kingdom Hearts 3. For some reason, the audio wasn't audible, but we never had, like, a reason for it. No voices. Final Fantasy VII Remake. And that was on the PS4, so I don't know if I went back to, like, the main menu and we went to settings, if maybe we would find something useful. No voice audio in cutscenes in Final Fantasy VII Remake. Restarting the game fixed it for me. Restarted mine still have issues. Any ideas? Second restart work? Okay, well, we'll try restarting the game, I guess. We'll be right back, folks. Okay, so we rebooted the game. I actually went into the settings and made sure that voice audio was turned all the way up. Can we skip this? We already did it. It was beautiful. It was lovely. But we already did it. So if we run forward... I could hear them, but barely. What is this? Sell the PS5. This will solve that. You're probably not wrong. What are my other options? Okay, you know what? There's some other sound options in the settings for the PlayStation. Let me go check those out real fast. I will be right back again. Okay, let me explain what I've done. I've changed from linear PCM to Dolby. Load this bad boy up, and we'll see whether or not that makes any difference. We're completely restarting the game again, by the way, because why not? It loads pretty fast. SSDs are great. They should have been in the last gen of consoles, which released in 2013. And they weren't, because cheap, I guess. Normal. I gotta tell you, the audio sounds different. Yeah. It's much louder for me now. I don't know about you guys. Let me know if it's, like, too loud. I don't know why it's so loud from that one change. Bad? Everyone says no. My ears. Oh, gosh. Okay. All right. Hold on. I'll fix this. How bad is it? Strange noise. Hold on. I want to hear it. I gotta hear it. Ah! That is awful. Hold on! Okay, so here's what we're doing. We are actually rebooting the PlayStation entirely. And while it does that, I'm going to continue Googling PS5, no voice audio? Is that how you Google that? Does that make sense as a Google search? Let's see, PS5 cannot hear voices in game. Get a new PS5. That might be the answer. Let's see. The first thing to do if you're experiencing... No, not voice chat. Oh, come on. That's not helpful. Maybe we need to specifically try FF7. So let's see. Final Fantasy 7 Remake. No voice audio. And I don't think... The console might matter, but I don't know. Anyone experiencing sound issues? Still hear music, sound effects, and basically anything except for character speaking, but it's only in cutscenes. I can still hear voices in combat and in the open world. This is the same article we had before, where it's just people saying restarting the game should fix it, but that didn't fix it for me. Reinstalling the game worked for me, says someone. I don't want to reinstall the game. That sounds excessive. I've got a live stream. Literally, I think 2 or 3 people are watching this. They can't just go away. I did restart the PlayStation 5, by the way. Second chapter, all audio, dialogue, and cutscenes seem to be almost completely cut out. I can barely hear it without subtitles. Try to reinstall. Yes, music is terrible for some reason. No, it's not. What? Hopefully that works. Reinstalling seems to fix my issues. All the advice I'm seeing is from people saying to reinstall the game. I don't want to do that. That seems excessive. That's going to take a long time. I played through all of... I was going to say I played through all of Astro's Playroom and got no problems out of it, but Astro's Playroom doesn't really have much dialogue, does it, now that I think about it? It's not a dialogue-heavy game. It's a robot running around smashing things. Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time. And if this doesn't work, I don't know what to do. So... yeah, let's go. We might just stop the stream, and I will, I guess, reinstall the game. And this will just be forever remembered as that one stream where things didn't work. It's still quiet! Okay, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna slap these guys up some, okay? Use square to attack with Cloud's sword. Hold square to unleash an attack capable of hitting multiple enemies. Okay. Get this out of here. Thank you.
Nice and I don't think so.
That was nice and easy. So yeah, I could hear Cloud talking just fine just then. Maybe if we just play through this area. Maybe if we just kind of play through this area for a bit. Oh, that's right. We can't jump in this game, can we? That's lame. But also fine. It's not the biggest issue in the world, is it? Let's just play through here for a bit, and we'll see what happens. Also, my gosh, this seems loud in my ear. Oh, I did turn it down earlier, and then I might have turned it back up too much. Because when you guys were hearing abhorrently loud, weird clicking noises, it was just really loud in my headphones. So now we know Dolby, if you don't actually have, like, a Dolby sound system. Why does it sound like they're yelling at a tin can 1,000 miles away? Come on. This makes no sense. There's no reason for this to be happening. The ATB gauge fills up as time passes by, and by attacking with square. Once the bar is full, your character can perform special actions. Charge can be used immediately or saved. Try attacking an enemy to fill the gauge. Thank you. Yes, I knew this. I have played this game before. You can expand ATB gauge charges to or expend, I should say. Perform battle commands, such as using abilities, magic, or items. Press X to try to use one of the commands. Okay, game. Thank you. I guess we'll do that. Let's use one of our abilities. We'll do Braver on Security Officer A. Nice! Yeah! Nothing to it at all, Cloud. When not in battle, you can check the map, open menus, view various kinds of information. Excellent. I don't want to have to reinstall the game. Play Kingdom Hearts? That is a good idea, Gilliam. That would actually fix all of our problems. Hey, does it have a PS5 patch? Or does it have a whole new version for PlayStation 5 that I can spend money on unnecessarily? Even though it is backwards compatible with the PS4? That's what, when I told someone I bought Final Fantasy Intergrade for the PS5, they were like, why didn't you just... You can just buy the DLC. You don't have to get the PS... I was like, listen, bug off. You can defend enemies against attacks by using R1 to guard or O to evade. Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Let's see how that works.
Nope.
That was the worst kick I've ever had the displeasure of dealing with in my life. Let's focus thrust this bad boy. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. This game has really fun combat. Maybe if we get to, like, the second chapter, the audio will start working. Maybe if we just persevere and we, like, push our way through and we just keep playing the game and pretending like everything is fine, everything will just be fine, you know? I didn't really read that one very thoroughly. I know you can press triangle to open a chest, but I feel like there might have been, like, an additional thing you could do if you hold down triangle, and I didn't quite see what that was, and I guess we'll just never know now, because that's life, isn't it? And it's a real tragedy. If you find boxes with Shinra logos, press square to smash them with your sword. They may contain useful items, such as potions that restore HP, or Mako shards that restore MP. Thank you. That's good advice. So what it's telling me to do is smash these. Absolutely. We obtained a potion. Now, who is storing their potions in these random boxes lying around all over the place? Who can say? I don't know. I can't fathom the justification for that. I just feel like there's probably better storage options. Why not put them in these cardboard boxes? They look just as sturdy. If I can whack them with the sword and they break... I mean, the cardboard boxes are more sturdy, even. I can't break this trash can. I can break a Shinra Mako box. But look at this. This trash can here is the toughest thing on Earth. The sword's just phasing through it. And it's not even reacting. Never played a Final Fantasy game. Is the PC version of this any good? I don't know. It could be. I think that... Did that just come out, or is it coming out soon? I was going to get it. I was actually planning on just getting that and playing through the game again on that if I couldn't get a PS5. And then I ended up magically getting a PS5 through sheer determination and a refusal to pay scalpers for a year and a half. It finally paid off. I got my console.
Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strike.
Right.
He isn't a soldier anymore.
I feel like this is what you hear when you're in a coma and there are people in the room with you and they're talking. It sounds like it's a long way away and kind of echoing through time and space.
Real joy to work with, though.
Real joy to look at, too.
Here we go.
Incredible. Can I turn on subtitles? How do I do that? From the menu, you can view your inventory, gameplay stats, as well as save and load your game. Can we... System. Options. Audio. Graphics settings. Camera and control. Gameplay. Hold on, here we go. Subtitles. Dialogue and speaker name. Were subtitles on there before and I just did not see them? Is that a possibility? I mean, you guys didn't see any other options in there, did you? Like, I went to audio here. And I've got speech at 10, 8 for everything else. I've tried so hard. Oh, you got a new GPU. What GPU did you get?
Guess I'm not on the same page as people.
Right, Cloud?
Absolutely,
I think we're not even
Wedge.
reading the same book.
And
Or even the same...
give it a rest.
Here we go. Get ready for that 1,000-yard echo. I'm almost tempted to ask you to get the PC version just to find out if it has vocal audio. Now, this is the weirdest way I've ever played through a game before. What was I about to say? I can't even remember now. I'm so distracted. I'm distraught. I feel a little bit stressed out now. You got a 3070 Ti. Hey, that's a great deal. So you got it at the Best Buy. So no scalpers were paid for that GPU. That is fantastic. That's a great card. Congratulations. I've still got in my PC... Well, actually, no. I do have a... I managed to snag a 6900 XT for MSRP. But it's in my gaming computer. It's not what I wanted it for. I bought it for a completely different system, a completely different setup. And it was only when I got it that I realized it was too big to fit in the computer that I wanted to use it in. And I was like, well, it's the best GPU in the house now. And because of the way that I bought it, it was basically like this thing where you sign up and when it's ready, you can buy it, but you can't return it unless it's broken, right? Like, you can't just decide never mind and send it back. And I was like, okay, fine. I guess I'll put it in my gaming computer. I was going to get like a 3080, but 6900 XT, it's a great card. It's a great card. I'm happy with it. It's been a good performer. What I'd really like is a new card for the Capture PC, because there's this... Well, that's a long story. We'll talk about that another day. For right now, where are we headed to next, gamers? I might come back. I can come back to this area afterward, right? I can replay this mission and find things that I didn't get before, like chests and whatnot. You can press R3 to lock onto a specific target. Press R3 again to unlock. While locked into a target, you can use R or blah 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 to switch between multiple targets. I'll confess to you that I read all that out loud and I retained none of it. So press R3 to lock onto a specific target. I was really aiming for the dog, and because I wasn't really paying attention to how to switch between different targets, like, again, I read it, and I might have read through it twice, and I still don't really know how to go between different targets, because I just am a bad human being. Wow, this dog is, like, sturdy, man. This dog is tougher than any of the guards. That is nuts. Hold on. Can we get him with a focused thrust? Yeah, take that, doggo. He was staggered, and then I killed him. I do feel bad, though. I'm a big dog fan. Thanks for leaving me behind, fellas. I can't tell if he was supposed to be that far away, or if that's just a side effect of the game not working properly. I remember what I was going to say. The PlayStation, when I was setting it up, was like, do you want to install any games while you're setting this up so they can be ready when you're done? And I said, you know what? Sure. So I stuck the disc in there for this game. And so it installed while I was doing setup. And I wonder if that's why the audio's broken. It doesn't really make sense to me. I'm not sure why that would be the case. But at the same time, I don't know why it wouldn't be. I have no reason why that isn't possible. Yeah, you guys all go ahead. Now, I know where to go, Biggs. I've played the game before. I've done this before. The fact that I can't hear him made that look like it could have possibly been some sort of strange sign language. Also, this dog is mostly cat. Let's not pretend, right? Also, did we just say a job's a job as we, like, viciously attacked a dog? Is that our justification for this action? We need to get rid of the dog first. The dog is a damaged sponge. I need to get rid of it. If the dog is alive, I don't really see how I can defeat these other guys. See, now these guys here, this will be easy.
That's that.
Fantastic. Officers defeated. Any goodies around here for us to collect, or do we need to press on? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If we don't get sound by the time we're done with this chapter, I think we'll go ahead and end the stream, and I'll just try to reinstall the game. The drivers? What do you mean drivers? Do you mean like people who have blades? Like, are we talking about Xenoblade Chronicles now? Are we talking about Rex? Because he's the driver of the Aegis. Well, he's one of the Aegis drivers.
Not bad.
Depending on how much stock you put in fan theories, Shulk may also be a Aegis driver. But that just kind of comes down to how you interpret some things said at the end of Final Fantasy. Kingdom. Oh my gosh, what's it called? Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And I think it is correct. I guess that's what they wanted me to hold down triangle for.
See you later. Come on, Cloud.
Pick up the pace.
Goodbye, sir. Take care. Don't die or anything. Okay, okay. That would be awful if you died. Ah, yes, the PS5 driver. Do you know what it sounds like? It sounds like it's set up to use like 5.1 surround. And it's being forced through stereo. But that's not the case, I assure you. I wonder if I just yoinked the HDMI cable and then put it back in. I mean, I don't know why that would do it when rebooting it didn't. I do have one idea. No, that wouldn't do it. That would be crazy. That would be just ridiculously crazy. That's not going to work. That's the only thing I know to try. Ah, you know what? Hold on.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
I hope you're right.
In 3, 2, damn, I'm good.
Wow, what timing? How is the capture card set to receive audio? Well, that's largely irrelevant since it's going into the it's goes into a splitter, and I'm hearing it from what's being sent to the TV, and you guys are hearing what's being sent to the capture card. and they are, I guess, both messed up. Unless you guys are hearing it fine and I'm just crazy and y'all are going along with it. I suppose it's worth checking, though. It's definitely worth checking. The capture card is set up for 2 channels, 16-bit. I could change it to 32-bit, but I don't think that I should. I don't think there's, like, an advantage to that. Oh my gosh, we got a... Oh gosh, oh no, everything just froze when I did that. Oh, how do I get out of this? Lenny Woo. Hi, Reese, love you. Been watching your new Minecraft series. Reminds me of the old days. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know if anything pops up on screen when that happens. I remember the last time that I streamed, we did this fun... Oh my gosh, Jenna pops up on screen. What a throwback. Okay, that's good to know. Should probably update that, since Jenna hasn't been in a live stream in like 3 years. But it's still very sweet. Thank you, Lena. I think it's Lena Ulu. Uhu is how you should say that. Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much. That brightens my day quite a bit, considering the absolute nightmare we're having trying to get the audio to work. Could it be the splitter? I wouldn't think so. And the reason I wouldn't think so is because I've been using this exact same setup for years now, right? Nothing in the setup's changed, and this is the only time we've had this problem. Except for that one time, ironically, when I was streaming with Jenna and we had no audio, or very quiet vocal audio, when we were streaming Kingdom Hearts. And I can't remember what the solution was for that, or if we ever even found one. I think the audio just never worked properly. So unless there's something wrong with the setup that has never had a problem before, I don't know. It seems weird. The fact that I found other people complaining about the same problem, and they're saying that they had to reinstall the game, makes me feel like maybe it is just the game. It could be something in the setup. What I was thinking is maybe the HDMI splitter, it does have some dip switches, so you can adjust if you need to send it to like 2 different resolutions. So if you have a 4K signal and you need to send it to a 4K capture card at 1080p screen or something like that, you can adjust the dip switches. But I have them all set to just do 4K, whatever signal it receives, sent to both. And maybe there's a setting in there that I can adjust to make it only work with stereo sound. But I already checked the settings on the PlayStation. It's set for stereo. TV's set for stereo. This is set, capture card set for stereo. Maybe, actually, let me check my TV settings. Because my TV settings are plugged into the primary port on the splitter. So what we should be seeing is that whatever the TV calls for is what the PlayStation sends. So it is set for TV speakers. English. Okay, so here I can select some different things. So I can select to have, like... Right now it's on auto detect. Read supported audio formats from your receiver using HDMI CEC. Requires an HDMI connection to your receiver. Stereo selected if unable to detect supported. So we can change it to PCM stereo, which is what the PlayStation is currently outputting. I can also change it back to Dolby, but that's what caused y'all to have horrible noises. Because, well, you'll remember that was just like static and nonsense. It'll also support DTS. If you have... You know what? Let's set it to use PCM stereo specifically. And presumably that'll change what it is telling the PlayStation to send it. And because that's in the master slot, it should also change what goes to the capture card. Maybe reinstall the game and restart the stream. That's what I'm thinking about doing, Lena. That's what I think we'll probably end up doing if we don't get sound working by the end of this chapter. Because I'd hate to end the stream now. I mean, it's only been going for... Oh, we've been going for 45 minutes. I keep thinking this has been going for like 10 minutes. It definitely hasn't been. Also, my Minecraft series. I need to record. I'm planning on recording a new episode that later today. Because I think it's been over a week now since I cleared out the backlog. And I'm excited to get back into that. So there will be a new episode of that soon. I promise. And then also, we're going to do some more streams of that modded game that we played the other day. And I might make like a best bits edit of that stream. That was fun when we did, what was it? Texit Journey, I think? That was a good series. Let me go ahead and make sure. I've got family on an airplane today. I want to make sure that they arrive safely. So I am going to check my phone real quick during a live stream. I apologize. They're on the plane, and that was 30 minutes ago, so they're probably in the air. Every character has a unique ability, which you can activate with Triangle. With Cloud's mode shift ability, you can switch between his balanced operator mode and his attack-oriented Punisher mode. Try it out! Do I have to? Okay. In Punisher mode, Cloud moves more slowly, but Square unleashes more powerful attack than usual. In addition, Cloud launches a counterblow every time he guards against an enemy's melee attack. He cannot, however, guard against ranged attacks or magic. When you evade such attacks, you will switch back to operator mode. Gotcha. Absolutely. So operator mode, or am I in Punisher mode? Okay, so down there in the bottom right, you'll see it says Punisher mode, and then when I click that, does that mean I'm now in? Yes. Okay, I guess so. I figured it out. I don't need an explanation, everybody. We're good.
Then let's move.
Everyone's dead. I don't remember that being a thing. Did I do that at all when I played through this game the last time, almost 2 years ago? I don't remember. I don't know why I'm asking like any of you will either. It's been 2 years. So that didn't fix our audio, but we might have to like reboot the console to fix it anyway. You know, after a change like that. So if I like leave the game now, like, that's my concern, is leaving right now. Oh, I can do a save or a load. Cool. So we can come back to this at any time now. Fantastic. So we've only made it 21 minutes. Of the, how long have we been streaming? 47 minutes. Only 27 minutes have been of actual gameplay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream. I know it's a tragedy. I hate it as well. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a number of things. First off, we're going to delete and reinstall the game. I'm going to save the save data, obviously. I'm going to crawl around on the ground. I'm going to find my switcher, and I'm going to adjust the dip switches so that they will be stereo only. That kind of sounds like what the problem is. Like, it's, I don't know, everything's set to be stereo, but I don't know. And then we're going to reboot everything, and we're going to resume the stream. I don't know how long that's going to take. I don't know how long it takes to install a game on the PlayStation 5. If it's anything like the PS4, we might be gone for an hour. It is reading from a optical disc, like the PS4, but it is writing to an NVMe drive. So that should be faster, hopefully. We'll find out. Going to play Halo Infinite with a friend? Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. It sounds like they are in a microwave. Later, you're not wrong. You're absolutely not wrong. It kind of does. We're hopefully going to get this sorted, though, and I'm going to go live again in as little as a few minutes and as many as an hour. But we will be going live again. So I hope you come back and join us, folks. Thank you. And let's see if we can get this working. Okay, bye. Oh, also, thank you for the super chat, Lena. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much for joining us during this live stream. If you enjoyed it, please share it with a friend or loved one. They'll enjoy it as well, and thank you are really cool for watching it. Also, big thanks to our Patreon supporters. Check out the link in the description or head to patreon.com/howdyfolks to find out how you can become a patron or executive producer. Until next time, thank you folks for watching. God bless you.